Hi, I'm Kelsey.
I'm Erin.
I'll be your social worker today.
Okay.
Just so you know, anything you say in here is confidential and it's between me and you, and unless you are going to hurt yourself or someone else. Okay?
Okay.
How are you doing today?
I'm okay.
You're okay? Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. Well, my name's Erin, like I said, and I'm 18 years old. Senior. Hopefully gonna graduate in a couple of months. Yeah.
Yeah? Are you enjoying school?
It's hard for me. I don't really get good grades because it's hard for me to pay attention in class and then do all the homework.
I understand it's a lot of work to do. Who referred you here? What brings you here today?
Just my teachers. They thought that I should meet with the school social worker because maybe you could help me on, graduating or trying to graduate.
Yeah. Do you like your teachers and your classes?
I mean, I don't have a problem with them. I don't really have a relationship with them or anything, but
do they have after school hours or anything you go to, or
I don't know if they have after school hours. I haven't really asked them, but I just usually have to get home so I can take care of my brothers and sisters. So.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 2 brothers and 1 sister.
How old are they?
7, 5, and 2.
Oh, nice. They're in school, the 7 and 5-year-old?
Yes. They go to,
yeah. Are they in any after school activities?
No, they're not.
So they come home right after class. And the 2-year-old is he babysat during the day, watched during the day by anyone?
Sometimes my grandma watches him, but she's elderly kind of, so she can't watch him every day. So on the days that she can't watch him, sometimes I stay home from school or go to school half a day. So.
Do you think that that's affecting your performance in class?
Yeah, because attendance is one of the things that goes into your grade.
Do your teachers know that that's why you're missing classes?
I don't think so.
No? And how does your mom feel about you missing classes for?
She feels bad, but we don't really have the money to pay for a babysitter, so we don't have any other choice really.
Do you feel like a program could be beneficial to you that watches the kids during the day or after school?
Yeah, I think if they were involved in if they were involved in a Boys and Girls Club or something, that could go a little longer than right after school. Would be helpful because I could, like you said, if my teachers had could stay after class for a little bit and help me.
Yeah, a tutor or something could be helpful.
Yeah.
High school classes are tough. Do you live with your mom then?
Yeah, I live with my mom.
So do you have a relationship with your dad?
No, I don't know who he is.
Okay, and so your grandparent that watches your younger sibling, is that on your mom's side then?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you close to any other family members?
Not really. My mom's brothers and sisters, they don't live here, so we don't get to see them very often.
Do you wish that you could see them more?
Yeah, because they have, sons and daughters that are my age, or closer to my age, whereas my oldest younger sibling is 7, so that's a pretty big age difference.
So they live farther away. You think if they lived closer, then you would have more of a support system to help watch your younger siblings after classes? And
my aunts and uncles, or some of them, probably could watch them during the day. I mean, at night.
What areas are you struggling most with in school?
Pretty much all my classes.
Yeah. What's your least favorite class?
I would say math or science.
Math and science. Those seem to be the toughest. I had troubles with those too. What do you think could help you more in the classroom?
Just like not assigning as much homework.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I don't have a lot of time to do the homework, and if I miss a class, then I don't know how to do the homework.
So it's hard to do your homework while you're watching your younger siblings.
Especially because they're small ones too, so they require a lot of attention.
What time does your mom usually get home?
Like 9 or 10 usually.
Okay, and do you usually go to bed shortly after she gets home?
Yeah, by that time I'm just like completely worn out.
Tired. Yeah. Do you have adequate transportation to school? Do you drive?
No, we only have one car, which my mom takes to work, so we usually take a bus
Okay.
to school.
You have the right school supplies. You have enough school supplies for a class in order to take notes and have all your books and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any goals or ambitions after graduating? Do you want to work in a particular area or go to college?
I haven't really thought about what I want to do. I know I don't want to go to college, though.
Do you not want to go to college because of all the responsibilities you feel you'll be leaving behind, or do you just not want to? You're not interested in college?
Both.
Both.
Like that, like the responsibilities thing, and since high school is just hard for me, I don't really want to go to college because it's probably going to be harder and a lot more work, and my family doesn't really have enough money to pay for me to go to college.
Mm-hmm. So have you thought about any particular job field you want to go into? No.
I haven't had, like, I don't have time to have a job, so I haven't had any job experience or anything, so I have no idea.
Okay. Do you think that getting a GED would help you get a job in the future, though? Do you feel it's important to you to get a GED?
Well, I think graduating high school would be helpful when getting a job, but I hear that it's hard for college graduates to get a job, so sometimes I don't really know why try to graduate high school if I'm probably not going to get a job.
Okay. Has anyone in your family graduated high school?
Yeah,
or went to
my mom
college?
graduated high school, and my grandma, but none of them to college.
Your mom went to high school?
Yeah.
Okay, and graduated, and your
Grandma
went to college?
high school.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Are you in any other activities? I know you're really busy with taking care of your siblings, but are you interested in any other activities?
No, I'm not in any other activities. I wish I had the time to try out for a sport and be on the sports team because I really like that, but I just don't have the time.
What kind of sports are you interested in doing?
I like basketball.
Basketball? Do you have any health problems, or have you taken any medication? Are you in the past, or are you taking any medication currently?
No, I'm not taking any medication. I don't have any health problems that I'm aware of.
Do you have trouble focusing in class?
Yeah, but not because, like, I have issues with ADD or anything, just because I'm worried about like, what I have to do when I get home from school and stuff like that.
I understand what you're saying. How many classes are you currently taking?
I think I'm taking 6 classes right now.
6 classes? And that's a lot of classes. Do you feel? What's your favorite class you're in?
I like classes. Like I said, I like sports, so I like my favorite class right now is like lifetime sports, where we play like a lot of different sports.
Mm-hmm. And you feel like you would be a lot happier if you could partake more in sports. Like it could be a bigger part of your life.
I think I'm pretty good at them, or at basketball.
Yeah. Do you have enough money for lunch and everything that you need?
Well, I'm eligible for free and reduced lunches, so I can eat lunch every day.
That's good. Do you consider yourself a spiritual or religious person?
Well, we don't really go to church or anything, but I guess I'm kind of spiritual.
Okay. You talked about how you're good at basketball, and you obviously are a strong person if you can take care of your siblings. Could you think of any other strengths that you have?
I would say I'm independent and mature. And athletic.
What are some things that are going right for you right now?
Well, I guess my I don't really know what's going good for me right now.
You don't?
I mean, I don't know. I guess I have a good relationship with my siblings.
You
and
obviously
I would
care.
with my mom, but I don't get to see her that much because, like I said, she's at work, and then by the time she gets off work, I'm tired.
Mm-hmm. I can see that you are a very caring person, and you care enough to be here today, to actually come and show up with me, and you care about your siblings. That's something that's going well. Do you have any role models?
Not really.
No role models. Okay. What would you look for in someone that would be a role model? Those kind of things.
Someone who is honest and caring and encouraging and supportive.
Do you feel like you have a lot of those traits? It stopped. Oh, it didn't. Okay. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to talk to me about today? Anything else on your plate? No, just. Do you like the school that you're at? Do you have a lot of friends at school?
There's people that I talk to at school, but none that I hang out with really outside of school.
Because of your busyness. Does your mom work on the weekends also?
Sometimes she works on the weekends, but not every weekend.
So do you feel like that's a good time to get a lot of your homework done and hanging out with friends? Are you happier during the weekends?
Well, I still don't get a lot of homework done or hang out with friends on the weekends because that's the time that I want to spend with my mom since I don't get to see her a lot during the week.
Do you miss your mom?
Like while she's at work.
Yeah. Well, you miss being around her?
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, are your little siblings, do they have the same parent, the same dad as you?
No, all three of them have the same dad, but I have a different.
Okay. Is he a part of your life at all?
No.
No? Okay. Do you remember him very much?
I met him like a couple times, but he has never been around much.
Do you wish that he was more a part of your life?
I don't know about part of my life, but I wish he was more, part of their life.
Do you think that having a father figure around would be beneficial to you?
Yeah. It's kind of hard to relate to just my mom and grandma because they're females.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand. Maybe to play some of that basketball with.
Yeah.
Do you think that you're struggling more with school because of the fact that you are stressed out about your siblings, or do you not understand some of the things that are going on in class?
A lot of it is because I'm stressed out and I don't really have the time to do the work, and then because I'm stressed out, I don't really put much effort into school. I don't know if I don't really try to understand it. So I don't know if I do, I would or not.
Yeah, and you would think you would try harder if you removed that burden, the stress of having to worry about your siblings.
Yeah.
I feel like you could focus a little bit more, and you feel like you could do better.
Yeah. I could spend more time on the homework and, pay attention to what's being said in class and participate and not, like, have attendance points for attendance counted off.
Are there a lot of people in your classes?
There's about like 30 people in each class.
Okay. And do you feel like you're getting the attention you need in class?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, because I don't have effort, or I don't try to put much effort into it, I don't really ask questions or anything, so.
You feel like you're kind of just in the shadows in class, you try not to get called on?
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. Do you want to talk about anything else before we conclude our... It's not 10 minutes.
It's at 10 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, but we're doing pretty good. I'd like to do 5 more minutes.
we can just keep talking. I don't really care. Are your siblings doing well in school?
I think so. I mean, they're like 7 and 5, so they don't have the same responsibility that I have, obviously.
Do you feel like they're not as stressed as you are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't have like the same responsibilities that I do.
You don't feel like the 7-year-old is taking on a parental role as well, or?
Not really.
No.
I mean, if I need to help with something, I think like sometimes the 7-year-old will, like giving the 2-year-old a bath and stuff. She understands things like that.
Yeah.
Or how to do that.
Yeah.
But she doesn't know how to like cook or anything.
Are they? So you don't feel like they're being affected as much as you are? Do you think that's?
Well, I think they're being affected, like not having to spend a lot of time with our mom. Like I feel like they're being affected in that way, but not like having to take on responsibilities and stuff.
Do you think that's fair?
I mean, I don't think it's unfair because they're only 7 and 5 too. They can't really take care of themselves.
When did you feel like you took on that role of being the parental?
Well, a couple years ago. Well, my mom used to just have one job, but obviously that wasn't enough money. So when she finally found a second job, that's when I had to start taking on a lot of the responsibilities.
Do you feel like it's your job to do that, Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because I don't know who else could do it.
You feel like you get credit for that? Do you feel like you're just kind of lost in...
I mean, I think my mom appreciates it, but she doesn't really show that she does.
I do feel like she would be able to do everything that she does without you being there, like working 2 jobs.
No, because it wouldn't be enough money for, like a babysitter for all 3 kids.
Do you have someone you can talk to about these things? Like, do you have a support system? Do you have good friends that you talk to regularly?
Well, like I said, there's people that I talk to in school, but I don't hang out with them outside of class, so they don't really know like what my home life is about. So I don't feel that comfortable talking to them about that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Do you feel like meeting with me or someone, however often you would relieve some of that stress to help you pay attention more in class, and we can figure out what works best for you?
Yeah, I think this has helped.
Yeah.
It's helped me get some of that off of my chest.
Yeah.
I don't really feel comfortable talking to my grandma about it because that's like her daughter, so I don't really say anything.
Yeah.
And I don't want to stress her out because, like I said, she's getting pretty old.
How old is she? If you don't mind me asking.
She's in her 80s.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like the dynamics of your family will change when she is too old to care for your siblings?
Yeah, because then I would be missing even more classes, and if it happens even after graduation or after high school is done, then my mom and one of us is going to have to start taking days off work.
So where do you see yourself in the next year or the next 5 years?
Just having a job, hopefully.
So you do want a job?
Yeah, well, I'd like to help my mom support the family.
And what would be the steps you would need to take in order to get a job, do you think?
Well, graduating would help. I don't really know what other steps because I've never had a job before, though.
Do you feel like graduating will help you get a job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm going to graduate.
All right. Well, it was really nice talking with you, Erika. If you don't have anything, or Erin, if you don't have anything else you would like to talk about, we can conclude this meeting and we can meet up again whenever you feel comfortable to talk more about it.
Okay.
We can come up with some solutions. Very nice to meet you.
You too.
Thanks.
Thanks.